You just built an entire app in Cursor in like 2 hours. It works, it perfect, and then reality hits. How do you actually get these things live? Docker files, environment variables, server configs, monitoring. Suddenly you're not coding anymore. You're drowning in DevOps. Well, that's exactly the problem this tool solves. Here's what I see happening in the Cursor community right now. Everyone building instantly fast. I am taking a full stack app, landing pages, SaaS tool, all in a single sitting. But here's the gap nobody talks about. You know what? Cursor users are not DevOps engineers. They don't want to learn Docker, configure Kubernetes, debug environment variables issues at 2 a.m., monitor uptime and logs, scale infrastructure, deal with SSL certificates. They are just want their app live, making money, getting users done. So what happens? They get stuck. They either pay $500 to $1,000 per month for managed platforms like Versal or Railway, spend 3 days learning deployment and lose momentum, never actually shift their thing. And that's the tragic because the hard part, the actual coding, they already crushed. That's where this tool comes in. And honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, why hasn't this existed entire time? It's literally built for Cursor users, not for DevOps team, not for enterprises, for people who just wanted to go from I build this in Cursor to its live handling real traffic in like one click. No Docker knowledge required, no Kubernetes expertise, no infrastructure headaches. Just build, connect your GitHub, click deploy, and done. Okay, so let me show you exactly how this works. I'm gonna take an app I just built in Cursor, nothing fancy, just a real project and deploy it in real time. So here's the app on GitHub, works locally, has a backend, frontend, database, the whole thing. Now watch what happens when I connect it to Kubernetes, literally 3 steps. Step 1, connect to GitHub. So here you can select whether you want to allow for all of the repos or you want any specific type of repos. You can select based on your requirement. Click authorize Kubernetes to access your repos and done. Step 2, select your repo. Pick the project I just built, select it. Step 3, add some details about you, name, maybe a couple of environment variables if you have them. That's it. Click deploy. Now I just hit deploy. That's it. We are done. This tool is handling building the Docker image, setting up the infrastructure, configuring database, setting up monitoring, SSL certificates, load balancing, everything. While that's spinning up, let me show you what you actually happening behind the scene so you understand why this saves so much time. Here's what you are normally doing it if you're deploying manually. One, you write a Docker file. You don't know what that is. You are Googling it. It takes 20 minutes minimum. Two, you set up a server. AWS, DigitalOcean, Heroku. Pick your poison. Each one has different setup process. Three, you configure your environment variables securely, passwords, APIs key, database URL. This is where 90% of beginner deployment fails. Four, you deploy your code. Hope it works. Usually it doesn't the first time. 5. You debug why it didn't work. Logs are confusing. You don't have enough context. 6. You figure it out. Deploy again. 7. You set up monitoring so you know when something breaks in production. 8. You pray it scales if you actually get users. The entire flow takes days, sometimes weeks, but with this tool, all of that is automated. The tool is doing all of that in the background while you could literally go make a coffee. Look, the app is live. It has a real URL. It's handling traffic. It has monitoring. It got everything a production app needs. And we did it like in 3 minutes. If you are a Cursor user, you haven't built something but haven't deployed it yet, this is your time to go and check out this particular tool. I'm surely it will help you to make your deployment process very much smooth. Link is in description and honestly, this is the future of indie hacking. Build fast with AI tools, deploy fast with automation, get users, iterate. That's the flywheel. Drop a comment if you have got questions about deployment or if you have used this tool. I want to hear your experience.